Hi everybody, welcome to a new language lesson. Today we're going to start looking at when and how we use the punctuation called commas. So the first rule we're going to learn when it comes to commas is that when you are listing something in your writing, you're listing more than two things, you need to put a comma between those things in your sentence. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. This sentence says, today I went on a walk, played with my dog, and made lunch. Or played with the dog and made lunch. So how many things did I do? I went on a walk, I played with my dog, and I made lunch. So I did three things, and I'm listing those things in my sentence. So I need to use commas. So I need to put a comma between each of these things. So I went on a walk is the first thing. I put a comma. I played with the dog is the second thing. I put a comma. And I made lunch. Good. So do you see I did include the comma between the second thing and the and. Not everybody uses this comma, but I'm a big believer in it. It's called the Oxford comma. So I'm going to teach you that way. And maybe I'll talk a little bit more about that a little bit later on. But so I went on a walk, comma, played with the dog, comma, and made lunch. Okay, those are the things I did today, and I listed them out. Let's take a look at this. My favorite foods are pretzel with cheese, dumplings, and giant breakfasts. I know that's not one kind of food, necessarily like pizza, but giant breakfasts are like one of my favorite things in the entire world. So let's see how many things I have here. My favorite foods are pretzel with cheese. Oops, one more. Dumplings and giant breakfasts. So again, I have three things. So I need to put a comma between these things. So my favorite foods are pretzel with cheese, comma, dumplings, comma, and giant breakfasts. Cool. Let's see another one. There are 6 parts of a plant. They are leaf, root, stem, flower, fruit, and seed. This is technically 2 sentences, but that's okay. You have to do the same thing. So we have 6 parts of the plant. So we have leaf, root, stem, flower, fruit, and seed. So we have definitely more than 3 things this time, don't we? So we're going to need more commas. So we're going to put a comma between each of these things. So leaf, root, stem, flower, fruit, and seed. And you see I kept the comma with the word. So leaf has a comma with it, root has a comma with it. Comma goes after the word, not before it. That's why there's no comma before stem. The comma goes after. Okay? I have one more example here. Jenny met William, John, Lisa, and Krista at the park. This is obviously when we were able to go to the park. So Jenny met with William, John, Lisa, and Krista at the park. All right, so let's see our commas. Jenny met William, comma, John, comma, Lisa, comma, and Krista at the park. Cool, so we have added all of our commas, and now I'm going to show you my argument for why the Oxford comma is important. And if this example doesn't sell somebody, then I don't know what will. So if I said, today I ate waffles, eggs, and orange juice. Okay, period. Now this is without the Oxford comma, okay? You just have the one comma here separating waffles from eggs, and then the and is acting as that separator between eggs and orange juice. So this says I ate waffles, eggs, and orange juice. All right, so I'm going to draw a little waffle here. Waffles are one of my all-time favorite breakfast foods. Here's another one. All right, so there's my waffles. And then I ate my eggs. Eggs and orange juice. There, I put my orange juice and my eggs together because it has eggs and orange juice. That's gross, friends. I mean, okay, maybe somebody likes to mix orange juice in with their eggs. There's no judgment there. You know, do you. But to me, that's what that sentence is saying, where if we include the Oxford comma, today I ate waffles, eggs, and orange juice. We have waffles. I like my waffles square, by the way. That's my favorite way. It's how my grandpap used to make them for me. Eggs. Where did my yellow go? There it is. And orange juice. There we go. That looks much better, doesn't it? Than pouring my orange juice over my eggs. Ew, ruined my breakfast. So that's why I always include a comma before the second to last item and, okay? Because it keeps it all separate, keeps the orange juice off those eggs, all right? So Oxford comma, that's my argument for use of those. So yes, that's all. I want you to go ahead and start doing some writing and include lists in your writing and make sure you're using those commas there. They're really important because if we don't have them, otherwise commas are kind of like pauses. So, you know, today I went on a walk, played with the dog, and made lunch. Instead of today I went on a walk, played with the dog, and ate lunch, right? So it kind of can include inflection in our writing. So that is the end of my comma lesson. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out, and I hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks, darlings. Bye.